Today we're going to be working on page 212 of our Engineering, Design, and Graphics with SolidWorks 2016 workbook. And what I'm going to do is these parts, this one is the most difficult. I don't think it's difficult too much, as there's a lot of measurements in here, so it's easy to get confused on where to start. This one is pretty simple, but I'm going to use some filleting techniques that we haven't used yet. I'm just going to draw a profile here. I'm going to fillet everything, and then I'm going to cut a hole and through it, and then we're done. This one's just a hexagon shape, so we're just going to draw the shape, and then we're going to put a hole in the middle of it, and then take a plane and cut through, slice through at an angle. This one is pretty simple. You can just draw this profile right here and extrude it out this length here, and then you can put a hole in it, and then you could just draw a couple of rectangles on the flat faces and just cut them out right there. So cut through, extrude, cut through, extrude. So there's a lot of ways to do all these. So I'm gonna do 319, 320, and 321, so you can see how to do those, and then you could do 322 on your own. I'm pretty sure you can complete this one on your own already. Pretty sure you can complete this one too, but it has a lot of steps here, and there's a lot of different ways you can do this. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. And then you could follow along, or you can follow your own methods if you just want to do this on your own. Or try it on your own first. So let's go ahead. We'll do 319, and what do we have? We have millimeters. This is 10. This is 15. 15 across, and we have 50. And let's see, what is the height? What is the height over here? Let's look at this. This is 40. So we have a total height of 40. So we have 15 by 50 by 40 for this, and then I'm going to draw on this face. So I'm going to start on the front plane. I'm going to draw a rectangle. I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to draw another rectangle and extrude that out. All right, so we want 40 by 50. All right, so front plane, sketch, rectangle. Smart dimension it. 40 millimeters by 50 millimeters. And we're going to extrude that out 15. Millimeters. Check mark. All right, so we have this shape. All right, so let's look at the this face right here. Let's go to front, and what I want to do now is I want to draw this. This is 10, and let's see, that's 40. 15 plus 15, so it's centered 15 above and 15 below, but really all we need is a distance of 15. So we'll go ahead, this is 10, and then it's a distance 15 from the top. So we go ahead and get our sketch, rectangle tool, draw a rectangle, smart dimension, we want this to be 10 millimeters. And we want the distance from here, to here, to be 15 millimeters. All right, so that's centered. And then let's go back, and this is 40. So we have 15, or 40 minus 15 is 25. So we're going to extrude this out 25. Features, extrude boss base. Let's look at the angle here. Want this to be 25 millimeters. All right, so here we go. So we have this shape. Now what we want is we want to do a radius of 13, a fillet on both sides here, and radius of 13 all the way around. So we're going to fillet all these corners. All right, so we have our fillet tool. We want it to be 13 millimeters. We want a full preview. We're going to click here. We're going to click on that line down there. We're going to click here. Oh, let's do this first. Let's see. All right, it's just, oh, radius of 13. Yeah, radius of 13. Radius of 13, 4 corners. All right, fillet tool. Radius of 13 millimeters. Full preview. 1. All right. Zoom out. Over there. Over there. Over there. All right, good, okay. All right, so we have this shape. And now we want to do radius here. Fillet. Here. And here. All right. So there we have this. So the last thing we have to do is we're going to, on this face, let's see what we got here. We have a radius of 8, 25. So right in the center here, we have a radius of 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a circle, and I'm just going to do a cut through all. All right. So let's go ahead, come back here. I'm going to look at the I want to look at the top plane, I think. That's not top plane. Top plane. I'm going to click here. I'm going to sketch, circle, and then I want to come here and I want to find the middle part right there. I'm going to draw my circle. Smart dimension. And we have a diameter of 8 millimeters. And then I'm going to do a features, extrude cut, through all, check mark. All right, so let's do, all right, so this is, oh, this is a radius of 8. I'm sorry, I did a diameter of 8. All right, let's go back. Edit, undo. Click on this. I want a diameter of 16 millimeters. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Feature, extrude cut, through all. All right, and I'm going to come over here. I want to do a isometric view. All right, so there you go. So this is P319. Of course, you need to file, save as, part P3-19, save, file, make drawing from part, okay. All right, by now you should know all the different ways you can make drawings. We're going to put a note here, our name. We can increase the font, change the font, all that stuff. Make it bold. Okay, file, save. Yes. File, print. Oops, file, print. One note for Windows 10. Okay. and then pick where we want to put it. Set OK. We have the part P319. Okay, so that's all set. So we go back. We go back to our drawings. Now, I'm going to do this one first because this one's easier. P321, and then we'll do this one, which this one's a little more difficult. All right. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, save all. And then we're going to do File, New, Part, OK. We're going to start on the top plane, sketch, and we want a Polygon Tool. All right, hexagon, 6 sides. You start in the middle, you drag yourself out. You can make the shape any way you want. Put it like this. Now we really don't have to do much, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a relation right here. Okay, this is good. I'm going to add a relation. I don't care about any of these. I just want this one to be horizontal. So it's perfectly horizontal. So we got that there. Everything else will be right into shape. All right, so I'll feature extrude boss base. Let's see, how large do we want this guy? 80 millimeters. Oh, and the sides are 17 millimeters. I didn't do that yet. So let's go back here. All right, forgot to do that. All right, sketch. One side equals 17 millimeters. And then extrude boss base, 80 millimeters. All right, so we got this guy. Is that right? 80? Oh, wait, no, 7. It's double 17. Oh, why did they do this? All right, so 17 plus 17 is 34. Okay, now I got to go back and do this over. Oh, my goodness. Edit, undo. All right, so this would be 34 millimeters. Oh, and then this we go ahead, features, extrude boss base, 80 is still there. All right, that looks more reasonable. All right, so we want to do top plane. So let's look at the top. Click on this face, sketch, circle. All right, and we want our circle to be diameter of 24 millimeters. And then we're going to extrude cut through all. All right, so we have that in there. Alrighty, so let's see, how do we do this? This slice is at an angle, so let's look at our sides. Right plane, front plane, right plane. Okay, right plane. So then we go on the right plane here so we can look at it correctly. All right, this is good. All right, so we're on a right plane and we're going to do sketch. And this is really simple. We want this to be, we got here, 45-degree angle, and it just goes across from the top over to here at a 45-degree angle. That's it. So let's come over here. I'll get our line tool, take this point, and come here, and then go up to here, and then over to here. And I want to see if I get this right with the angle. I don't like it when they turn it sideways like this. I wish I could rotate this to look at this angle. So this is it messes with my head spatial dimensional. All right, so 45 degrees between here and there is the same as smart dimension from here to there being 45 DEG degrees. All right, 45 degrees? 45 degrees. Okay. So now all we got to do is features, extrude cut, through all, both ways. Hit OK. And let's see, is that what it looks like? Yep, that's it right there. So let's look at this. That's a good view right there. All right, this is part 3-21. File, save as, part P3-21. Save. File. Make drawing from part. Okay. Click there. All right, let's take this. I like this. I like it to be larger. That's good. Move it over right to center. Put down a note here. Font 26. Font, who cares? Put your name. And then go ahead, file, save. Save. File, print. OneNote for Windows 10. Hit OK. Yes, in our handout section. And there you go. This is P3 part P3-21. There you go. It has a name there. That's all submitted. All right, so we got those two. Now we're going to do figure P320. Now for this, I'm going to view. I'm going to zoom in. Zoom in again. Move this over here. Oops, not this too far. This is in millimeters. That looks good like that. Come over here. Yeah, I don't need this stuff anymore. I don't need this stuff anymore. File, new, part, OK. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. All right, so where do I want to start? Where do I want to start? Where do I want to start? I think I'm going to show you. I think I'm going to draw this profile, and then I'm going to extrude this off this face. Oh, what is this? This is, I can't even read that. 90? I think that says 90. Let's see. This is 20. This is kind of sloppy. Maybe that's 80, 90. This is 55. 55 by 25. So it's 50, extruded 55. This is 15. This is 30. This is 10. All right. This is 20. All right. Oh, here we go. This is 30. This is 25. assume this is symmetrical. 20 and 20 is 40. 40. This is oh, this is 90. Yeah, okay, 90. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna draw this crazy shape here. Let's do 90 all the way across. 90 by, all right, so let's just do it. All right, so front plane, sketch dimension, line. I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna draw across. I'm gonna smart dimension this so that it's 90 millimeters. All right, I'm gonna do this more like here. All right, so now this is 35, so let's do that. Smart dimension, 35 millimeters. I don't know. I think that's 60. I can't even tell. Let's come over this way. This is 25. 25 by 30. $25 millimeters. $30 millimeters. I think this says it's that's 20. I think it says that's 12. Let me see if I zoom in closer. Yeah, I think this is 12 here. This is 25 across. So we're gonna do this. This down. This over. All right, so smart dimension. This is 25. And then the distance between here and here is 12 millimeters. Yeah, it looks right. And then it just goes up to this height. Yeah, that's 60. Okay, so this is 60 to the top. All right, so these are symmetrical. This is 70 over here. And then that should be, that's the dimensions for that. All right, so this to the top is 70. This distance here is 15. That's not really relative yet. All right. So this is just symmetrical. That's 60. Okay. Got a line here. All right. Wanted that to be the same height as that one. What else do we have here? 20. The distance to the top is 20. So we have a line from here to there. And so we want smart dimension. We want this to be 20 mm this way. And from here to here to be 60 mm. All right, doesn't quite look symmetrical. This is 20. From here to here is 20. And from bottom to top is 60. All right, so let's draw this. So this should go like this. All right, doesn't look quite symmetrical, but let's take a look before we do this. Okay, so we got, all right, 35, 60, yes. That's 90 across. 30 and 25. And that one's 20, so that's whatever's left over. All right, so that's that. And this will be extruded 15. All right, so let's just take that, extrude 55 millimeters. All right, so that looks about right. All right, so what do we got going on here? We got a circle, I know that. We got this cut here, 55 by 20. That's 15. This is 5, so we have a height of 5 and we have a height of 15. All right, so, and then that, if this is 10, then that's, we cut 20 into it. So let's go ahead and do that. So we click on this face and we go to our plane here and we draw a sketch. We do a line from here to there, and then we draw here, and then we draw here, and then we want a smart dimension from this to be 15 millimeters. We want this to be 5 millimeters. Okay, and then we want a feature extrude cut. All right, let's take a look at that. We want that to be 20 millimeters. We hit the check mark. All right, so we got that shape right there. All right, so that's taken care of. Now we'll do this circle right here. All right, circle has a diameter of 14 millimeters, and it's over 20 and 20. So click on this face and go to our front plane and sketch, circle, just draw a circle anywhere, smart dimension, we want it to be 20 mm and 20 mm, and we want the diameter to be 14 millimeters. Now we're going to do a features extrude cut through all. All right, so we have that. Now the last thing we're going to do is we'll do on this. We're cutting out a rectangle here, and it's over 15 and it's a height of 18. So we just got a rectangle. So this is pretty easy with this figure. I'm going to click on this face. I can click on any of these faces. Click on this one. See, that's this face right here. Click on this one. File, sketch, and then I'm going to do a rectangle. Just going to come over here, draw a rectangle, and I'm going to smart dimension this. So this is 18 up and down, 18 millimeters, and then from this side, click to here, that's 15 millimeters, and then click here to there, that's 15 millimeters. Features, extrude cut, through all, click on it, and there you go. All right, let's do an isometric view. There you go. So let's look. And that is all set. So there you go. Now you just go ahead and do this one, P322, on your own. You have to do all 4 of these and submit them. I'll go through and finish this one. This is P320. All right, so let's go ahead and file save this. File save as part P320. Save. And let's make a drawing from the part. Yes. Hit OK. We can drag.
Good morning, Aquinas. This is your sister, Miss.
So we get to pick one of these. This trimetric view. No, I like the isometric view. Let's do isometric view. Pretty good size. I like that. Looks like that. A note. Pick your font. Font size. Font type. Put your name on it. File save. File print. One note for Windows 10. Okay. Put it in your notes. All right. P320. Part P3-20. That's submitted. And there you go. So you need to submit all 4 of these. So I'm going to leave this last one for you to do on your own. After doing these 3, you should have no problems with this one. So good luck.